Alright. Well, boo, we're gonna see how bad the lag is in this game right now. Why did I do it? I think I did it for some reason. I don't remember. For some reason I did it. As I've already said numerous times, if this is your first time playing this game, you have no idea what this game is then, because everything that was good about this game has been removed years ago. What you're playing now is a game that is not even a shadow of itself. It's not even half of the game it used to be. You're basically playing a big pile of poop. Hello, Insomnia. I found a lobby. It took me 10 minutes. Yeah, because this game. Let me try something different. Because this game only has 2 servers to it. Yeah, so this game only has 2 servers that run. So you're talking about not that many people. So, but let me see something real quick. Let me try something. Let me see something real quick. Let me go here. Let's see if they're doing Gnome Bomb. Let's see if anybody's on Gnome Bomb. Well, this is just ridiculous. So they're not even running servers on Gnome Bomb, are they? I don't know. We'll see what's going on. We'll see. If they got humans playing Gnome Bomb, which they don't, apparently. Alright, so. Alright. Yeah, don't be. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be fooled. there's not many people playing these games. There's only 2 servers running, so don't be fooled. It's not like there's people playing Gnome Bomb, Vanquish, other game modes. So please don't be mistaken. We got 2 servers running right now, so we need 2 people to leave one of those 2 servers. And once again, this game is not even half the game it used to be. So for the people that are just playing this game, you're not even playing Garden Warfare 2. You're playing nothing but you're playing with bones. That's what you're playing with. Everything good about this game has been taken, stripped. We'll try Europe again. Alright, so now we're on one of the 2 European servers right now. But as always, the majority of people, no matter where they live, they always want to be on an American server because they want to take advantage of their lag. But even though I'm on a European server, my internet is the best in the world, so I don't get no advantages. I can't lag. Even on a European server, I could play on anybody's server and I wouldn't lag. I have no advantages. But that's just the way it is. And that's okay. I've said this millions of times. Turf Takeover has zero business doing on mixed mode. Mixed mode should not have should not have Turf Takeover. If you want to play Turf Takeover, that's easy. Everybody's playing Turf Takeover. So in my opinion, which is a fact, there should be no Turf Takeover on mixed mode. This is obvious. You're not a zombie. Let me guess. You're not playing as a zombie. You're playing as a chomper, aren't you? I don't think I've ever seen you play as a zombie. You always switch teams and play as a chomper, don't you? I don't think I've ever seen you play as a zombie. You must have, if you go to your kills, you probably got all your kills on the plants team. Yeah, because the game knows. The game already knows that you want to be a chomper, so the game just did you a favor. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen you play as a zombie. I don't really think I've ever seen it. Now, You know, I've never seen the. Okay, so who? Go ahead, tell me. Who's making a video about necros? Who's responsible? The last 2 times I've played this game, I've seen more people play necros than I've ever seen. So that tells me somebody made a video telling people to be the necros. Who was it? Who did it? Who's responsible? Is that, what chomper are you? Are you that chomper right there? Oh, you're a chomper with a jetpack on, I see. Chili bean bomb, chili bean bomb. Yeah, if you're new to this game, you never played it, you're not playing Garden Warfare 2. You're playing just not even a ghost. You're just playing with a few bones. But one tip: if you ever hear the sound of a pea shooter, you better believe he threw a chili bean bomb in the circle. If you die from a chili bean bomb, I mean, not a chili bean bomb, but is that what it is? The pea shooter? Anyway, you die from that, you're just not paying attention. Because it's a guarantee. If you see a pea shooter jumping, he dropped the chili bean bomb for a fact. Now, I don't do that kind of stuff, but that's just me, because I want to be the only one who doesn't. Am I the only one in the world who doesn't pogo jump as a pea shooter? Yes, that's true. I am. Why don't I do it? Because I just don't want to. Just because you can't do something don't mean you have to do it, and I don't want to. So I want to be a pea shooter that the only time I use that R1 is when I have to get out, when I have to escape. You know, sometimes you just gotta escape, and that's when I'll use it. But anyway, have you guys found out who it was? Yeah, somebody definitely, I don't know who it was, but somebody did it. I haven't played Necro since 2016. So what do you even do with Necro? So I think what do? You shoot, and then it'll do more damage if you hit them again. Like I said, you never really see, you just don't see Necroses. You just never see them. So I'll be Necros next time, and we'll look at it. We'll see what the heck's going on with this Necros. Whoa, what the? I know one thing. I know one thing, if you have bad internet and you use that ability, dude, that is... that's something else, my friends. Now, I'm going to be neck rose after this, and I'm going to show you guys that the neck rose, does it really do incredible damage? You're going to find out, because I don't lag. So you're going to find out. We're going to see what kind of damage it really does. Yeah, let's pick characters that we never get to see in this game, and we'll tell people to play as them. The one thing I will say I disagree with, and that is hiding all the time. I would just tell them, that's not going to work out for you. That was weird. He just... What the heck was that? What was that? Here, play with those. A scientist healing. Well, I'll tell you what, take a picture. You don't see that all the time. Tell these guys have got to watch out from the chili bean bombs. They got to watch out. Let's see. Alright, let me put it into that. Let me ask Google. Who is telling people to play as Necros in Garden Warfare 2? Well, it looks like here on Google, says here that little simp, Zero Fusion made a video. Well, I don't know if he started, but he made a video. OP Necros. Exploding Apple 2 weeks ago made a video about Necros. So I guess it must have been Exploding Apple. Well, Zero Fusion made a video about that too. So, all right, man, we're gonna see Necros, man. Let's take a look at Necros. Let's see about Necros. First of all, let's get you a nice little. It's never too late for Christmas, is it? It's never too late. It's never too late for Christmas. And their abilities. Let's see, Time Snare, Hurricane Lotus. So, all right, let's see. All right, so so the first, is it the first shot I land, or no? It's the shot I hold. Okay. All right, I get it. So basically, okay. This is like, he's like a charge character. Well, thank you for the revive, but oh, okay. Whoa. Huh. Well, yeah, there are Necros. I think everybody's a Necros. What the heck, man? That's wild. I'm gonna make a video saying that the I'm gonna say trying to think. And I'll tell people that the Toxic Pirate is the most overpowered character in the game. See how many people do it. my gosh. Wait a minute, this is... Why am I pushing that? Let me see something. Oh. Alright. I don't know how much damage that does. Alright, I've had enough. I've seen enough. I'm gonna go back to my character, the barbecue corn. He's not overpowered, but he's cool. Whoa. That's why I want to make a multiplayer game where there is no overpowered character. You can look, but you will not find any character that's overpowered. All it takes is balancing. Good old-fashioned balance. Whoa. Well, buddy, I'm the only one you'll be able to freeze like that, so take a picture of it. Remember my name. See that? I'm on a European server. And still look how quick I got frozen. Like I said, it doesn't matter where I play. My internet reigns supreme. I could play on a Chinese server, I would be frozen. I could play on a African server. Doesn't matter where it's at. There's no server that exists where I won't be able to be frozen. Which is a real shame for me, honestly. I would love to be able to lag and get kills. That'd be cool. Alright, it's the 29th. We are, what, 2 days away from New Year's? Alright, buddy. So, Ryan, you gotta relax, bro. You just gotta relax. Take it easy. Wow. Alright, let's see here. A little place. And there's no clear favorite for the Super Bowl. Last night, my Bears, they could have won that game if Burden had a heck of a game, but he dropped that pass at the end there. And then Loveland dropped the pass. And then Caleb had that inaccurate throw. That's what cost them the game. Those two drop passes and that blown throw. Those are the three plays that ended their. That's what got them only like 4 seconds left for one more play. So, and that was the worst defense both teams I've ever seen both teams play. That was really bad. So, even if the 49ers get home field advantage, nothing's a lock. Roma Dunze will be back for the Bears. I mean, you got a Dunze, Burden, and Moore, and Loveland and Commit. That's going to be... Bears can win that game. Oh, that's you. I'm sorry. Now the AFC. When it comes to the AFC, oh wow. When it comes to the AFC, I think the Broncos having home field, I think that will get them, that has a great shot at getting them through. But the Panthers having a home game is a joke. Whoever plays the Panthers got the easiest playoff game ever. Well, Tampa, Carolina. I mean, both. Neither team deserves to be in the playoffs. It's a joke. It's a joke that they get a home game. But whoever plays one of them two teams will be happy, though. That'll be like, oh my gosh, thank you. I like how this engineer just is like, whatever. Uh, You might even get touched by that, you little liar. What a bunch of shenanigans. What the heck? You got a Mexican in a European server? What the hell? You know this game's gone to hell. No, not even in a fantasy, not even in a dream could I die that quickly from his breath. Not even, man, man. All right, this is my last game. This is out of hand. This is too much for me. I don't know how you're playing on your server, but you're the one lagging, not me. That's insane. Yeah. And it's a bad loss, man. But, you know, my Chicago Bears lost to the Ravens and to the Vikings. So they cost themselves the #1 seed by losing to those two horrible teams. But they've got to be the ones to live with it. And Pittsburgh, they're thankful that, you know, they better be thankful that they still got a chance. But the Buffalo Bills lost the game at home. Was it 13-12? And if you're trying to be a serious contender for the Super Bowl, can't be losing a home game in December. But the playoffs will be interesting. It'll be interesting. I think realistically, based on what I've seen in the NFC, I could see the 49ers, Bears, Eagles. I could see them winning any game and also losing to one of those teams. The AFC, it's always tough going into Denver, but who can go into Denver and win? Who can do it? Man, you know you lag. You know you lag. My gosh, you lag. That's embarrassing. Well, sometimes, you know, you got to go for two if you don't believe that you can, you know, if you don't believe you got what it takes to win in overtime. And based on how their offense was doing, I don't blame them. His offense didn't show him anything that would make him believe they could have did anything in overtime. If they get it, they're heroes. If they don't get it, they're losers. Now, I would say the Buccaneers or Panthers, they have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. None. Zero. The Steelers would have absolutely no chance. None. Zero. Yeah, let's see who else. Those are the two teams, the Bucks or Panthers and Steelers, have absolutely no chance in the world to win a Super Bowl. They're lousy. Those are lousy teams. Like I know for sure the NFC playoffs will be legendary. I expect any game involving the Bears, 49ers, Eagles, Seahawks, any game involving them, as long as they're not playing the Panthers or the Buccaneers, any game where them teams are playing each other, I can fully expect a game that comes down to the wire. Well, Green Bay's not even. Well, Green Bay, if they get Jordan Love back, for me, Green Bay is the one team I don't want the Bears to play in the playoffs because, for whatever reason, they just can't handle the Packers. For whatever reason, I just don't understand it. They just cannot blow. They can't blow out the Packers. They just can't do it. I would rather play the 49ers, Eagles, or Seahawks than the Packers in the playoffs. Just because, man, they just, it's unbelievable. But the Packers don't suck compared to the Buccaneers, Panthers, Steelers. I would say the Packers would be right above the Buccaneers, Steelers, or the Bucks or Panthers. I'll put them a step above them. But once again, who in the AFC can go to Mile High Stadium and win? Is it going to be the Patriots? The Bills? Who's going to do it? Can anybody do it? I don't know. That's the one thing, because the Denver Broncos, that's one of the places where home field advantage really is something. Since you're playing in Mile High, since you're playing in thin air. So I would say playing in Denver is it's just a little bit more of a home field advantage than anybody else. So, but I guess we'll find out. We're going to find out, can the Patriots go into Denver and get the win? Buffalo can't do it. Buffalo, for whatever reason, before this season started, common sense says that Buffalo would probably be the team that had the best record in the NFL. Well, I'm not a Buffalo fan like that, so I couldn't tell you why. It all went to hell. So if there's a Buffalo Bills fan out there who can tell us why did it go so bad for Buffalo? What happened? Yeah, I feel more confident saying the Broncos, just because they got home field advantage. If the Broncos had to go to New England, if they had to go to Buffalo, I don't think they'd win. But since they got home field advantage, I think they'll go. Not because they're so great, but just because I don't think any other team can go to their house and win. And the NFC, honestly, it's not an upset if the Eagles would beat the 49ers. That's not an upset. It's not an upset if the 49ers beat the Eagles. It's not an upset if the Bears beat the Eagles. It's not an upset if the Eagles beat the Bears. So you're talking about it's going to be some good games. The Eagles, Bears, or 49ers beating the Seahawks would not be an upset. Any of those teams beating each other is not an upset. So I'm telling you, the NFC, when it's just the Bears, Seahawks, 49ers, and Eagles, my prediction, all of those games are going to go down to the wire. I think it's going to be exciting football when those teams are the ones that are left. But also at the same time, even if the Chicago Bears won the Super Bowl this year, I would still say, oh yeah, I forgot about the Rams. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't think the Rams are or I don't really think the Rams are a good team. I think they just play a lot of bums, and they took advantage of it. But I really don't think the Rams are all that good, really. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think the Rams are definitely better than... we'll see. We'll see. I would say the Eagles, Bears, 49ers, and Seahawks are better than the Rams. But yeah, you can put the Rams up there. But I would be shocked if the Rams went to the Super Bowl. That would surprise me. Because I don't think they're all that good, really. But I don't care if the Bears won the Super Bowl. I would still say that this is one of the weakest. This is without question. This will be one of the weakest Super Bowl champions ever. Even if my Chicago Bears win the Super Bowl, I will still say this is one of the weakest Super Bowl champions ever. There's no great team in football, not one, not even close to a great team in football. Every single team who could win, when you look at it, they got major problems with their team. So somebody's going to win a Super Bowl, and they're not even going to be a great team. Because when I look back at some Super Bowl championship teams, and I look at their teams, yeah, there's this team. Whoever wins it this year, there's no way they're going to be considered great. Well, you know, Seattle benefited also from an easy schedule, and they're threatening for home field advantage, but the 49ers, I would assume, would beat them. But you know what? I bet you the Minnesota Vikings wish they had Sam Darnold as their quarterback right now. I bet you that. The Minnesota Vikings, they messed up bad. They messed up bad. How do you get rid of a quarterback that took you to that kind of record? Now, is he good enough to win a Super Bowl? No. But is he better than J.J. McCarthy? Sure is. Huh? Hello. Ravens trade Lamar Jackson. Who would take him? Huh. Who would take him at that kind of money? Well, if you're the Ravens, you got to feel really bad because you wasted another year of Henry. Now Henry will be another year older, so you basically you're wasting his career. But that's how. Well, if you can trade him, trade him. I don't know who will take him. Who's out there? Maybe the Steelers. Maybe when Aaron Rodgers retires, maybe he can go there. Maybe, I don't know. I'm sure maybe they'll take him. Yeah, I think the Eagles should get rid of their quarterback too. My philosophy for a quarterback getting paid is simple. If you can take a whole team on your back and you can win a Super Bowl because of you, that's the kind of quarterback he can get paid. If you ain't that kind of quarterback, you don't deserve to get paid. The Eagles, they didn't win their Super Bowl because of their quarterback. They won because of a running game and defense. So if I was the Eagles, I'd get rid of him, get a rookie quarterback, and that's all you need. Yeah, I don't want the Bears to sign Caleb Williams unless Caleb Williams lifts up the whole team and wins a Super Bowl because of him. If he can't do that, he don't deserve to be paid. But even with that, you got to have some kind of help, some kind of receivers. Because Patrick Mahomes has proved he's that kind of quarterback, but now, because of Chris Jones and his contract and because of Patrick's contract, their Super Bowl dreams are over with because they ain't got no money. Yeah, Seattle won a Super Bowl. Russell Wilson was on a rookie deal. They paid him. Seattle didn't win another one again. Pittsburgh won their Super Bowl when Ben Roethlisberger was on a rookie deal. Once he got paid, they didn't win one. And once you pay that quarterback money, it's tough. It's tough. Because now, you gotta have, it's like, it's one thing about Michael Jordan that people don't talk about enough. When Michael Jordan played for the Bulls, he only got paid just a little bit of money. He only got paid a little bit of money per season. Then before he retired, he took a deal where he got $30 million for the year. But he just used his endorsement money to live, which was a lot. But even then, he wanted to win. So it's kind of hard, like a Patrick Mahomes, you got these commercials. Why don't you take a pay cut so you can get a receiver? That's why these guys don't make sense. You talk about you want to win. No, you don't. No, you don't. If you really wanted to win, you would take a pay cut just to get a receiver to help you win. But that's not going to happen. Well, Max Crosby wants to leave the Vegas Raiders. And if the Bears don't trade for Max Crosby, I don't know what they're doing. The fact they didn't trade for Micah Parsons is insane to me. You're not going to draft anybody late in the first round that's better than Max Crosby. So if it takes a couple first round picks, who cares? It's worth it. You're not going to draft anybody better than him. Yeah, that'd be huge news. That'd be a huge news if they ever trade Lamar Jackson. You dumb chomper. Just saw the... I have no idea what you're talking about, Steve. I've never heard that name before in my life. Who is that? Dang, chomper. What? It's one of my popular videos. Steve, I still have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, the goalie one. Oh, I don't know what she's doing now. I just came across that, and but she sure is, though. No question about it. Yeah, she's still on, I don't have Instagram, so, but, she's still on there. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Yeah, there's no hockey player looking better than that. That's for sure. Man, no, he missed every shot. Look at that, that's insane. Yep, yeah, I had a 1v1 tournaments years ago. Yes, indeed. also did some videos of what I called it. What did I call that? Chomper Survival. Came up with a game mode, Chomper Survival, where you have all zombies, one chomper. Once a chomper vanquishes you, you turn into a chomper. Oh. Hey, you little bastard. Like I don't see you. You dummy. These people are funny. Everybody wants to be a scientist because everybody's a little lame. The only problem with a cactus, once you zoom in, you can't see anything. That's the only problem. You zoom in, you can't see too much. Is the game even fun when your max rank gets so heavy? Is this game fun? No. It used to be fun, but now it's not fun. They got rid of everything good, and then really just a bunch of people lagging now, so it's not good at all. So well, mate, it's a Rudolph the Ritz, a cactus reindeer. Christmas is still alive. And New Year's coming up in a couple days. It'll be 2026. Oh my gosh! I wish that little drone was invincible. Huh? Christmas every day. Christmas in the heart every day. I'll keep my Christmas stuff up until spring. Well, I have this. If you've ever heard of Govee, Govee, in my opinion, Govee makes some of the best lights. Period. And I must say the packaging is the absolute best of any product I've ever bought. And it's just so easy to do. It's so easy to do anything that you buy from them. So I'll have to film it and put it on YouTube so you can see. But I got the Gobi curtain lights. They call them curtain lights because you can put them in the window or on the wall. Anyway, it's this string of lights that hang down, and you can put things like lights, different light displays. You can put like Pac-Man, Scooby-Doo, snowflakes, Christmas trees, make your own stuff. You know, cool stuff. And then I got the Gobi Christmas tree lights that can do a lot of cool things. And then I have the Gobi floor lamps, which are really cool. Then I got the Gobi, I got two of the floor lamps. Then I got the Gobi little, what do you call these lights? They're square, and you put them in your living room. And then I got the Gobi planetarium, which is really cool. So I'm a big fan of Gobi products. Right now, on my little Christmas tree in here, I got what they call snowflakes. So it's like a blue, kind of white, light blue lights on the Christmas tree, and then I got white and like a blue, and then like a light blue snowflakes going down the curtain, the Gobi string curtain. So it looks really cool. And I even in the vehicle I drive, I put up little window stickers of snowflakes on my windows, my back windows, and I put in Christmas garland inside in the back. So matter of fact, I will. I'll play a Christmas song right now for you. It's a good one. I'll play White Christmas. What is this? All right.
Where the
That's the best version.
Keep daydreaming about Madonna.
That's the best version of a white Christmas. But now, I'll do a Holly Jolly Christmas. You know the song. Snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Oh, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you. Kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year. Yeah, so I'll walk my dog listening to Christmas music. Yeah, catch me walking my dog, listening to Christmas music. I'm gonna finish this game, and then I'm gonna get off and play a little bit more Fortnite, I guess, something like that. Dang, there's a lot of zombies. Wow. And I still have Christmas movies I need to watch. I watch so many Christmas movies. Of course, you got your classics, but then you got these new ones on Netflix. They got a few good ones. Then on Hallmark, I got Hallmark Plus, and I got a ton of Christmas movies. I'm being revived? Snowing outside. And tomorrow we'll see what Battle for Neighborville, what event I'll have on that. Oh, if I could have got there just a little bit sooner somehow. Oh well. Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna get on some Fortnite, so have a good night. Jamming out.